Picture this. You hug your loved ones goodnight, slip into bed with a quiet smile, and ease into sleep. It's a night like countless others. Simple, comforting, yours. But what if it's the last night you ever get? That's the haunting reality a 73-year-old man faced last week. His family was shattered, no glaring health red flags, no hints of trouble, just an ordinary evening that ended in silence forever. Could someone have saved him? Here's the unspoken danger most over 70 miss. Those little bedtime rituals you trust, the ones you've leaned on for decades, could be quietly turning against you. A midnight snack, a sip of water by your pillow, even how you tuck yourself in. Small habits that seem safe, yet they might be inching you closer to heart attacks, strokes, or a sudden goodbye in the night. And the part that'll keep you up? You could be making these mistakes right now without a clue. Sleep's not just rest. It's your lifeline, the heartbeat of your longevity, the shield for your mind and soul. After 70, your body's changed. Those old routines that felt fine in your 50s could now be stealing your next dawn. But here's the spark of hope you need. You can take control tonight. You can wake up tomorrow not just alive, but thriving, ready for every moment you still crave. In this video, we're tearing into 4 bedtime habits that might be carving years off your life. Some will catch you off guard, others you've never questioned. By the end, you'll know what to drop and what to hold tight to sleep better, feel bolder, and greet each morning with fire in your step. And don't you dare click away. There's a game changer waiting at the finish line, something almost every senior skips, and it could rewrite your nights entirely. So smash that like button if you're in this with me. Hit subscribe to stick around. You're not just watching, you're part of this circle. I've got a challenge. Drop this in the comments. This is truly helpful advice for us elderly folks after 70. Straight from our title, your words could light up someone else's day. Share your thoughts. Let's spark a conversation. It's how we grow together. Now find a comfy chair, maybe grab a hot coffee or tea, and settle in close. We're diving into a tale too real to ignore, a chance to guard the years you've earned with everything you've got. Let's get started. Habit 1. Late night eating. Now that we've set the stage with that chilling story of a 73-year-old man who never woke up, let's jump right into the first habit that could be putting you on the same path. Why that late night meal could be stealing years off your life. Cast your mind back to your younger days. Big juicy dinners late at night, maybe a slice of pie or a hearty sandwich, and you'd wake up feeling just fine, right? After 70, that's a whole different game. Your metabolism slows to a crawl, your digestive system isn't the powerhouse it once was, and that heavy meal before bed, it's not just sitting there, it's raising your risk of heart attacks and strokes while you sleep. Ever woken up with that burning in your chest, that nagging heartburn or discomfort? That's your body screaming for help, and it's more than indigestion at play. Lying down too soon after eating lets stomach acid creep up, triggering acid reflux that can choke you awake, or worse, lead to aspiration pneumonia, a deadly lung infection seniors don't see coming. And if you're wrestling with diabetes or even prediabetes, those late-night bites spike your blood sugar in ways your body can't handle anymore, setting the stage for metabolic chaos and heart disease. Picture this. You give in to a craving, scarf down a greasy burger before bed. It feels so good in the moment. Oh, that first bite's pure bliss. But as you drift off, your body's fighting a losing battle. Acid rises into your throat, your heart strains under the load, and silent complications like a sudden strain or an unnoticed stroke start creeping in. Over time, those nights add up, chipping away at your health, your peace, your years. That 73-year-old man we talked about? Who knows if a late-night habit played a part, but why risk finding out the hard way? Here's how to stop it cold. Finish your dinner at least 3, better yet 4 hours before you hit the sheets. Give your body time to break it down. If that midnight hunger strikes, keep it light. A handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a warm cup of herbal tea to soothe you into sleep. Steer clear of the greasy, spicy stuff, the sodium-packed traps. They're like pouring fuel on a fire for your blood pressure and heart. One small shift, and you're not just dodging danger, you're taking back your nights. If this hits home, share this video with someone you love, your sister, your neighbor, anyone over 70 who needs to hear it. Let's keep those precious years where they belong, in our hands. Habit 2. Drinking too much water before bed. So we've tackled that sneaky late-night meal that could steal your years. But now let's shift gears to something even more surprising, something you might think is good for you. Drinking your way into a dangerous night. Hydration's a golden rule, right? Keeps you feeling fresh, alive. Except when it's too much before bed, it flips the script and puts you right in harm's way. After 70, your bladder's not the steel trap it used to be, and your kidneys? They're still humming along at night when you wish they'd clock out. That glass of water by your bedside means frequent bathroom trips. More than just an annoyance, it's a minefield. Picture stumbling through the dark, half asleep. Falls, broken hips, head injuries. They're all too real. And it gets worse. Stand up too fast, and postural hypotension kicks in. Your blood pressure plummets, the room spins, your knees buckle, and before you know it, you're down. Dizzy, collapsed, helpless. It's not just your bones at stake. Those nighttime interruptions shred your sleep, and that deprivation creeps up slow but deadly. Blood pressure climbs, your immune system weakens, and studies scream it loud. It's linked to dementia, memory slipping away one restless night at a time. Here's the scene. It's 2 a.m. That urgent need hits. You swing your legs out, stand too quick. The world tilts, you crash. Happens more than you'd ever guess. More seniors than you'd believe end up in the ER from this one innocent habit. That 73-year-old man from our title. Did a midnight stumble play a role in his last night? We can't say for sure, but you can bet I'm not taking that chance. Here's your escape plan. Shift your hydration game. Drink most of your fluids early. Load up in the morning. Taper off by late afternoon so your body's got time to process it before lights out. If you're thirsty at night, small sips only. Don't guzzle a full glass and roll the dice. Watch those hidden culprits too. Soups, juicy melons, even some meds pack water that'll send you running to the bathroom. And ditch the caffeine and alcohol before bed. They're diuretics, flushing you out faster, making sleep a battlefield. One tweak and you're not just safer, you're sleeping deeper, waking sharper. If this could save someone you care about, hit that like button. It's a signal you're with me. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We're building something special here. And if you're feeling extra generous, drop a super thanks. Every bit keeps this advice flowing to folks like us. Let's keep those nights peaceful, not perilous. Habit 3. Sleeping in an overly warm room. We've just dodged the danger of late-night drinks sending us tumbling in the dark. But hold on. There's another trap lurking in your bedroom that's just as sneaky. Is your bedroom temperature putting your heart at risk? That cozy, toasty bed feels like a warm hug, doesn't it? Piling on blankets, cranking the heat. It's pure comfort, until you realize too warm could be shaving years off your life. After 70, your body's thermostat isn't what it used to be. It can't cool you down like it did back in the day. When you overheat at night, your heart's forced into overdrive, pumping harder to keep you steady, jacking up your blood pressure, and inching you closer to a stroke or heart attack while you're dreaming. Then there's the silent dehydration creeping in. You don't even feel thirsty, but your body's losing fluids, thickening your blood, setting the stage for clots that could stop everything cold. And that restless, sweaty sleep. It's not just annoying, it's robbing you of the deep rest your memory and immune system crave. Studies are sounding the alarm. Seniors sleeping in warm rooms wake up foggy, fragmented, and over time, it's tied to cognitive decline. Dementia sneaking up one overheated night at a time. Take Frank, 74. He loves his room at a snug 75 degrees Fahrenheit, thick blankets piled high, thinking it's the key to a good night. But night after night, he's tossing, sweating, waking up foggy-headed, joints aching, dragging through his mornings like a shadow of himself. Could that 73-year-old man from our title have overheated his way into his final sleep? We'll never know for sure, but I'm not betting my heartbeat on it. Here's how to cool things down. Keep your room between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, crisp, fresh, like a fall evening. Swap those heavy blankets for breathable cotton, crack a window, or let a fan hum softly. Get that air moving. If you're hooked on warmth, lower the temp bit by bit each night till you hit the sweet spot. Layer up smart. Light, removable stuff, not a heat-trapping pile. It's a simple fix that could keep your heart steady and your mind clear. If this could save a night or a life for someone you know, share this video with them. Pass it to your buddy, your cousin, anyone over 70 who deserves to wake up strong. Let's keep those hearts beating, not overheating. Habit 4. Wrong sleeping position, lying on your back. We've just turned down the heat on those warm bedroom nights that could strain your heart, but now let's flip the script to something you've probably never second-guessed. Are you sleeping in the most dangerous position, sprawled out on your back, all comfy and carefree? After 70, that cozy setup turns risky fast. Gravity's not your friend here. It pulls your tongue and soft tissues down, clogging your airway, sparking sleep apnea that leaves you gasping, low on oxygen, your heart straining to keep up. Less air means your blood pressure spikes, pushing you closer to a stroke or a cardiac jolt in the dead of night. And if that's not enough to shake you, lying flat lets stomach acid slip up. Acid reflux that burns, chokes you awake, or worse, seeps into your lungs for a silent pneumonia scare. Studies back it up. Seniors who sleep this way wake up less rested, groggy, like they're running on fumes. Take Robert, 76. He'd drift off on his back every night, peaceful as can be, until his wife caught it. He'd stop breathing for seconds at a time, a faint wheeze, then a gasp. He didn't even know, but his heart sure did. Every pause a little tighter grip on his lifeline. That 73-year-old man we started with, could lying on his back have been the final straw that night? It's a question I'm not willing to leave unanswered in my own bed. Here's your way out. Switch to your left side. It's like a gift to your body. Circulation flows smoother, digestion settles, breathing stays clear. No more airway battles. Grab a body pillow to lock you in place. Hug it tight so you don't roll back. Elevate your head just a touch, 4 to 6 inches to keep things open. And a medium firm mattress, it's your spine's best friend, cradling you right. One shift in how you lay down, and you're not just dodging danger, you're waking up refreshed, alive, ready. If this could flip a night for you or someone close, smash that like button. Let me know you're feeling this. Subscribe if you're not already in. We're on this ride together. And if you've got a little extra love, drop a super thanks. It keeps this wisdom rolling out to every senior who needs it. Let's make those nights a strength, not a struggle. We've just flipped your sleep position to dodge that hidden danger lurking in the night. But before we wrap this up, let's step back and see the forest for the trees. You've learned the 4 habits to avoid, but here's the bigger picture. Sleep isn't just about survival, it's your ticket to thriving after 70. Those 4 traps, late snacks, too much water, a warm room, lying on your back, they're the warning signs, the red flags you can sidestep starting tonight. But avoiding danger? That's only step 1. Step 2 is where the magic happens. Turning sleep into power, into a force that hands you back the life you deserve. Close your eyes and imagine this. You wake up strong, no groggy haze dragging you down, and you're in the kitchen baking pumpkin pie with your grandkids for Thanksgiving. The smell of cinnamon fills the air. Their laughter bounces off the walls, and you're right there, fully in it. Or picture yourself cheering the Super Bowl, joints loose, mind razor sharp, hollering at the TV with a grin, not slumped on the couch, aching, wishing you could keep up. That's what sleep can do when you get it right. It's not just a break, it's a bridge to the moments that matter. After 70, every night's a golden chance to reclaim your independence, that fierce freedom you've always held dear. No more leaning on others because your legs gave out from a restless night. No more fumbling through a foggy brain that can't keep a thought straight. Sleep right, and you're free again. You're the one calling the shots, walking the dog at dawn, planning a picnic with friends, not tethered to a chair or a nap schedule. Science backs this up loud and clear. Deep, unbroken rest rebuilds your body from the inside out. Muscles heal, your heart steadies, your memory sharpens like a blade. It lifts your spirits too. Those nights of tossing and turning trade out for mornings where you feel light, alive, ready. Now add in those small joys that make it yours. A warm tea before bed, chamomile steam curling up as you sip, soft jazz humming in the background, maybe Sinatra crooning you into peace, or drifting off dreaming of fishing with family, the sun glinting off the water, a rod in your hand. That's not just sleep anymore. It's your reset button, your launch pad, your quiet rebellion against the years trying to slow you down. This isn't about dodging heart attacks or outrunning that 73-year-old's fate, though it'll do that too. It's about living the years you've earned, fully awake, fully you, not a shadow of what you used to be. One good night can spark a week of energy. Think of the walks you'll take, the stories you'll tell. Stretch that to a month of clarity. Suddenly you're the one hosting game night, shuffling cards, not shuffling off to bed. Keep it rolling, and it's a lifetime of moments. Big ones like holidays with family, small ones like a sunrise you actually see. Take Susan, 72. She ditched those late snacks that kept her up, cooled her room to a crisp 65 degrees Fahrenheit, started sleeping on her side with a pillow to hold her steady. Now, she's not napping the day away anymore. She's hosting card nights, laughing with friends over a table of hearts and spades, her eyes bright, her voice strong. That's what sleep handed her. Not just a morning, but a life. And it's not some far-off dream. It's yours for the taking, starting with the next time you close your eyes. If this vision lights a fire in you, or could for someone you love, share this video. Send it to your best friend, your sibling, anyone over 70 who deserves to thrive, not just survive. Let's spread this spark far and wide. Today we've walked through a journey that hits close to home. 4 seemingly harmless bedtime habits that could have stolen that 73-year-old man's tomorrow, and might be quietly chipping away at yours. That late-night meal weighing you down, the water sending you stumbling, a warm room overheating your heart, and lying on your back, cutting your breath short. We didn't stop there. We uncovered how sleep's not just about dodging those risks. It's about grabbing life back, thriving after 70 with every sunrise you've earned. But here's the powerful truth pulsing through it all. Your health isn't chained to your age. It's shaped by the choices you dare to make tonight. You've still got the reins. You can wake up tomorrow sharper, stronger, more alive than you've felt in years. Awareness is your first spark. Now it's time to light the fire. Here's my challenge. Tonight, before you slip under those covers, take a hard look at your routine. Which of these habits has been holding you hostage? Maybe you're snacking too late, guzzling water, cranking the heat, or sprawling on your back. Pick one, just one, and flip it. Eat dinner earlier, sip less before bed, cool that room, roll to your side. Even that tiny shift can ripple into a wave of change. Better sleep, a clearer mind, a heart that beats steady and sure. That 73-year-old man didn't get this chance, but you do, and that's a gift worth seizing. If this has stirred something in you, smash that like button. Let's send this energy out wide. Subscribe if you're not already with us. I've got more coming to keep you thriving, not just surviving. And if you're moved to keep this hope alive, consider a super thanks. Every bit helps us spread this inspiration to every senior who needs it. Tell me in the comments, these are the bedtime habits I must avoid after 70. Let's flood this space with your voices and boost this message to the skies. What's next? We're diving deeper. Secrets to wake up pain-free, tricks to sharpen your memory, maybe even how to turn your mornings into pure gold. What do you want to see? Drop it below. Your ideas light the way for our next adventure together. I can't wait to bring you more, to keep this fire burning, because you deserve every ounce of joy, every beat of vitality, every day of a life lived full and fierce. Thank you for being here, for sharing this ride. See you soon, stronger than ever.